this character was seen by women who he'd had relationships with as abusive. And I mean, you know, my partner, Charlotte, was wrote in The Standard a few years ago about, you know, what an appalling man he was in terms of his relationships with women. And she was responding, actually, curiously, to a Sunday Times interview with him in which he'd said he'd become a great supporter of Me Too. And, I mean, this was a sort of, I mean, this was like an insult, really, but there wasn't the outrage you would have expected. So, I mean, many would say, yes, it's great that Channel 4 and the Sunday Times have done an important investigation about how an individual seems to have abused his power as a result of his fame. But you slightly ask yourself, why weren't they doing this year? You know, why was he being given respectability over many years? Why was the investigation, in a sense, so late? I do think, you know, one of the things that all of the media, both from tabloid to sort of broadsheet and indeed television, everybody has questions to answer here because everybody lent him respectability in different ways. You know, I mean, the Newsnight interview, you know, where he's taken, you know, this is a man whose ideas are absurd, and yet, you know, the BBC gives him a platform as though he's some great thinker.